Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, this video would be talking about Kai Green. Now, a number of days ago, Kai Green had made an announcement on his social media, made a post on his social media that he will be making a big announcement in a few days. So, right off the bat, everybody's jumping the gun, figuring that his announcement is going to be that he will be competing at the 2020 Mr. Olympia. Well, he made his announcement, and that's not the case. His big announcement is that he signed a contract with the supplement company Redcon One. Now, what's interesting is Aaron Singerman, when he was on one of the YouTube channels talking about signing Kai Green, he said that when he came down to see him in Florida, he was tipping the scales around 300 pounds in condition. We're 3 weeks away, well, just right now, a little bit under 3 weeks away from the Mr. Olympia, and Aaron Singerman said he looked like he could step on stage at this upcoming Mr. Olympia. He was in that good a condition at this point out from the show. So he asked him, is there something going on that you haven't told us yet? Are you going to be competing at the Mr. Olympia? He flat out said no, and I would have to believe that. I'm sure that if an invitation was sent out to him and there was plans on Kai Green competing at the Mr. Olympia, I am sure the promoters would have made that public. They wouldn't keep it quiet. It's not going to bring more fans into the audience there. As we know, the audience is going to be limited due to this COVID situation, but it would damn sure boost pay-per-view sales for the broadcast of the Mr. Olympia. And nothing has been said. So you can scratch that off. Kai Green surprising everybody, making a return to the stage at this year's Mr. Olympia. But what was interesting was when Aaron Singerman, in an interview on another YouTube channel, was asked about whether Kai Green, he knows of any plans that Kai Green has to compete again. And his answer was a little roundabout, but it gives you an idea where it's going. He said, well, I'm not paying Kai not to compete. A contract was signed, and when they sign a contract, there are certain obligations that both parties make in the contract. Going by Aaron Singerman's response, I would have to say one of the provisions in a contract would be that Kai will be competing somewhere. After all, Aaron's response was, I'm not paying him not to compete. So that tells me that, yes, there is something in the contract where he needs to be competing to fulfill his end of the contract. Where that will be, what show, when, no hints were given, but Kai he's past 45 already. I'm not sure his exact age. Could be 46 or 47. So the reality of it is he doesn't have a lot of good years left. Very few good years left. So my assumption would be that we will see Kai competing sometime next year. Next year comes around, who knows? I doubt that there will be special invites going out. He would have to win a show. After all, this year we had a different situation with the virus, and there were some shows that were never able to take place. So invites did go out, and next year we're going to have a different situation. He would have to earn his way to the Olympia, but Kai likes the Arnold Classics. I could see him competing in one of the Arnold Classics. If he wins the Arnold Classic, he stamps his ticket to the Olympia. I could see him competing in the Athleticon. The Rock's bodybuilding show that was supposed to kick off its inaugural this past October. Due to the virus situation, it was postponed and set for 2021. So I think those two, one of the Arnold Classics or the Athleticon, would be likely candidates for Kai stepping on stage again. Okay, to conclude this video, Kai's big announcement was not that he's competing in the 2020 Mr. Olympia. It was that he signed with Redcon One. Aaron Singerman, the owner of Redcon One, made a statement. He's not paying Kai not to compete, which leads us to believe that in the contract he has to compete somewhere along the line. One of the Arnold Classics or the Athleticon, the Rock's Athleticon, would be most likely candidates. And that's about it. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.